how to use Korea's Quarantine Information Advance Input System for a faster immigration service. First, please prepare your passport, flight ticket, and negative PCR result. Then visit the Q code page. You can visit the site using the QR code on this screen or type cov19ent.kdca.go.kr in the address bar. Once you're in, click Go to get started. There are 8 steps to the Quarantine Information Advance Input System process. Follow the instructions step by step, and you won't have an issue using this service. Step 1. Agree to the terms and conditions. Select your continent of origin and nationality. Then check Agree on the terms and conditions and click Next. Step 2. Input your email address. Input your passport number, email address correctly and go to the next step. Step 3. Input your passport info. Refer to the passport sample on the screen and input your nationality, gender, English surname, and given name, as well as the date of birth correctly as they appear on your passport, and then click Next. You can save and edit the information anytime while filling in the information. So don't forget to save the page during the process. Step 4. Input the entry and stay info. Input your country of final departure, the scheduled dates for departure and entry based on your flight information, as well as the address where you will stay in Korea. Then input your mobile phone number. If you don't have one, please check I do not possess a mobile phone. Input the phone number where you can be reached in Korea and then click Next. Step 5. Input quarantine info. If you are vaccinated, you can view your vaccination certificate or attach a file directly. If you are vaccinated in Korea, or if you registered your vaccination records in Korea, you can view your vaccination certificate by inputting your resident registration number or alien registration number. If you have neither, please input the temporary number on the vaccination certificate. If you are registering the vaccination certificate directly, select the number of your last vaccination. Then, fill in the vaccine type per each dose, date and country of vaccination, and the issuing agency, and then upload the certificate file. If the certificate is not in English or Korean, please attach the English or Korean translation with the notarized document. If you are exempt from quarantine, register the letter of exemption issued by the Korean consulate and click Next. Step 6. Input your health condition. Please register your negative PCR result and input your detailed health condition. Make sure you have the printed version of your negative PCR result upon entry. If you are exempted, select the reason of the exemption. Select the test method, date, and result, as well as the date of issuance. Then attach the negative PCR result. Next, input your entry flight number and seat number. Then, input your current health condition and click Next. Step 7. Confirm the input information. Finally, please carefully check if all the information you have entered is correct. If you found an error, click Edit to make changes. You can edit your entry flight number, seat number, and health condition anytime after submission. You can register your PCR test result and health condition 2 days before the scheduled date of departure, and both information is mandatory. Step 8. Issue the QR code. Once you have finished inputting your quarantine information, you will be issued a QR code. Please note that you can only edit the entry flight number, seat number, and your health condition once the code has been issued. With your QR code, you can now access the quarantine process faster. After arriving in Korea, just show the QR code to the officer at the quarantine desk, and you can pass the area nice and fast. With the Quarantine Information Advance Input System, experience Korea's swift quarantine process.